What's up guys, this is Austin with Proper Spray Equipment. We are going to show you how to install an hour meter on any of your carbureted machines. So this applies to the GX 160 and 200s, the 390s, 212s, 420s, basically anything that doesn't have an hour meter on it. I'm going to show you how to install one for your equipment. This will not be a long video. It's a pretty simple install. First thing you're gonna need to do is get your hands on an hour meter. This one happens to say KTM on it. It was for a dirt bike, but all the hour meters are pretty much gonna be the same. What you'll do is just mount it to your machine however you want. Typically how these come is one piece and then this wire. So this wire typically fits right into the back of this hour meter, and it's sensed off like vibration or induction, I believe is what it's called. So you'll just mount this with zip ties or screw it in wherever you want. And you're gonna route your wire around, and it's gonna go over here to where your spark plug is. And as you can see, this gray wire that's right here, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're just gonna wrap it a bunch of times around the ignition coil, zip tie it, and that's pretty much it. But what you wanna do is just make sure that all of your wiring is not touching anything that's moving. Make sure you don't get it caught on the flywheel, and just kind of route it either up through the wiring harness or behind the machine, somewhere away from all the hot components. And then once you get over to this side here, same thing, keep it away from the exhaust, make sure it's not touching your throttle linkage. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna peel back or strip the black wire to expose the wire underneath here. And then you're gonna wrap it tightly around the ignition coil, 5, 6, 7 times. Take a little zip tie here, and you'll use that just to tighten it, and then your hour meter will work. A couple things to keep in mind with this hour meter is I believe they have a tiny battery that's located in and behind that orange part, and over time the battery will die. So you might have to get a new one and retrack your hours. So just make sure that you have a log or some sort of a maintenance schedule book that you can keep track every 50 hours or something like that. So say this goes out at 390, all right, well I know I had about 380 to 390 hours on it before the meter went out. Some of them have replaceable batteries. This one does not. It's just like an internal battery. So hope this helps. This allows you to keep track of the hours on your stuff, go through to your fuel filters, oil changes, spark plugs, air filters. By doing all that and doing it on schedule, your equipment's gonna last quite a bit longer.